Welcome to deepest Black Forest, and we are at the fabulous Mummelsee. We're 1,036 meters up. We're going to be exploring the lake. We're going to go up and up and up to the tower and restaurant in the sky, and allegedly there's a waterfall which we're going to try and find, and some excellent retail and produce which we'll do towards the end. And I swear I've just seen Jack Nicholson. Join us. Look at the view from up here. Just pulled up. This is down the side towards Arkham where we drove up. See right into the distance, and I'm hanging on to this post because below me is hell of a drop. Okay, we're going to start this video by taking a nice walk around Mummelsee itself, the actual lake. And we're on the hunt for the mysterious waterfall. It's a respectable 25 degrees down on ground level, and up here probably 15-16 degrees, so nice and cool. Still people out on the boats. We haven't done that yet, I must say. Last time we were here obviously was in high season, and you couldn't get a boat for love nor money. I can see in the distance up there is a tower and a quite impressive cafe restaurant which we're going to attempt to walk up to. Well, we will walk up to. My legs hold out. So yeah, stick around for that. It's definite option to eating down here in their cafe and restaurant, which are equally as good, but up there is really dramatic, and it's quite a good secret thing I found last time up there, which you probably wouldn't know about, probably wouldn't find unless you were right up on that tower. Try not to trip over these tree stumps.
Cariño.
Ja, genau. Also passt doch. Ist er doch nicht. Ist ja nichts. Ah, nee. Oh, super.
Español.
Nice walk round this lake, builds you up well for a first of many coffees over at the hotel. I can't wait to come up and film this in the winter when the snow's down. This must be so dramatic, and the fact you can walk around the lake in the snow. Also, a little bit of info on the hotel. It is worth checking off season if you fancied a weekend break. I had a look, so I thought it'd be nice to come up for, you know, at least one night. We got a dog as well, and their top suite with a balcony, 2 bedrooms, dog friendly, off season, so we're talking the beginning of December. It was around the €150 mark, which is, you can imagine with some of the prices around here, it's pretty good value, and you wouldn't need to go anywhere. It's all here. Everything you could possibly need for a nice leisurely weekend. See the boat hire stations in front of the hotel. Some lovely rooms with balconies, looking straight over at that. So we've had a nice meander around the lake. Going to get a bit of caffeine power going, and then we're going to hike up, just disappearing in the mist. It's going to be very spooky up there, to the Tower restaurant. See if we get completely enveloped. Bye-bye civilization as we head towards the trail, which is to the left of the hotel. Okay, we got our bearings. We are here. We are going to walk on the red route, round and round and up to the tower, which I think we can cut across here, and then on the way down we're going to follow the green down through the forest, round the top end of the lake and back. We shall see. So we decided to take the slightly rougher path up. We get to see the views over this side. I think I've got good enough trainers to make this. We shall see. So as we continue our ascent, we're actually just about to walk into the cloud base. You can just see it swirling in front of us around these trees. No idea how much higher we're climbing, but it's making me puff and blow, I know that. Okay, we've hit a cross section. We have the choice. Easy peasy route, not easy peasy route. Which would you choose? Not easy peasy, come on, let's do it. How hard can it be? I'm sure there's coffee and cake at the top. We shall see. Definitely getting a little bit more challenging. Slow it down a bit. Oh my days, look at this up ahead. Definitely not easy peasy. So maybe if you are coming up, we're not too bad, we do this all the time, so a bit of fitness, but if you don't fancy this kind of clambering, definitely take the more easy peasy route. Okay, we've hit another intersection, so we can carry on the not easy peasy, or we can sidetrack off of the extremely not easy peasy. Can't be done. We're going up this way. I'm definitely getting into a bit of forest up here. Darker and cooler. Definitely seem to be clearing the forest slightly. It's so quiet. It's gone a bit like the yellow brick road. It's actually easier to walk on for now. I'm sure it will surprise us around the next corner. Oh yeah, that's the end of the flat bit. Okay, seriously, where's the path gone? It's like a rock slide. Oh. That cafe better be open. Okay, we've hit yet another intersection from extremely horrible lumpy path to you've got to be kidding. I can see the tower in the distance, but it looks like that's what we've got to go up. We'll see. If this is a found footage, you know I didn't make it. Okay, we made it up with the gods. And what a surprise up here. Look at this tower. If we've got any energy left, I might see if we can climb it. And there's something in here that's of great interest, if not a little bit disturbing. Rebuilt in 1910, first built in 1156. An idea of the scale of this. Might pick up a few raindrops, we're up in the clouds. And then the real nice surprise, the Grindehutte, which looks quite modernly put together on the outside, but it's not on the inside. It's got a fabulous terrace, views down are incredible, and we'll take you for a little swing round and I'll show you what I mean. You can imagine this in the snow, proper après ski. Let's have a look round the Grindehutte discreetly. It's got some really posh bits upstairs. Look at the fire, imagine this in the winter. Great food. I did have a cheeky Flammkuchen up here last time. Look upstairs. It's got a private stube in the back there that can be rented out for hiking groups, etc. More importantly, I've seen a coffee machine. Time for a break. Maybe a bit of cake, hold on. God, I'm like a magnet. Look at those puppies. So we've walked about half a kilometre across the top here. Not been over here before. To the spooky towers which keep coming in and out of the cloud. And look at this view down here. Not seen this view. Give you an idea how vast the Black Forest is. It really is as far as you can see. I mean, I'm talking hundreds of miles. And if you can see on the hillside in the middle of the shot, there's a spooky hut. That would be fun to walk to. Spooky atmospheric shot. Burnt trees, Wolf Creek House, and this great big tower. We've walked a little bit off track now, we're coming over away. It looks like there's a church over there as well. And the sign doesn't really help because it hasn't got on the sign where we want to go. I feel another lost moment coming. But look at it, it's worth it just for the view. Forest, 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 trees, trees, view, view. You want to feel like an ant? Check this out. I've got reverse vertigo. Bit of urban exploring. Eat hearts out. Chimney. Not original grass. Hidden away down on the edge of the forest. There's a lot of fortifications here. There's an old German bunker from the war. How much to go in that door? Deep kind of moorland up here on the top, but the clouds are just starting to part to our right, and in the distance, ground level, you've got Aachen, which is the way you come up here. Quite an easy drive. And I've noticed in amongst the moors there are absolutely dozens of relics and ruins from the war, bunkers. I think this was quite a big stronghold, and I think it was a monitoring station. As I was saying earlier about the tower ahead, there is the main central bunker. It's actually closed. We've been in there before. It is worth a visit, depending on which side of the fence you were on as a nation. It's quite interesting to see the reverse propaganda that was fed to the people, the soldiers, by the Nazi regime. Some of it's obviously quite disturbing with the levels of racism, but it's interesting to see what they were fed about the Americans, about the British, the French, and now it's far enough back to look at it as a historical thing, never to be repeated, hopefully in our lifetime. But for now, we are, I believe, are going to try and find the path back down to the lake, and we're off for a bit of retail. So this is the entrance to the central bunker, which is normally open, closed on the 1st of September, funny enough, a couple of days ago. Goes down about 2 or 3 levels. You can see some of the info on when it was originally a monitoring station. But hey, if you didn't get to see the tourist one, I showed you one I found, a real one. Well, that's us most of the way down. Still going. A beautiful view just broken through of Mummelsee and the hotel. Someone on their pedalo. Just been reading as well that this was formed during the Ice Age 10,000 odd years ago. Still absolutely stunning. Okay, we made it. Ground level. Well, sort of. This ground level. That's where we were, up the top. I'll take you for a little swing around the main hotel facilities discreetly because people are eating lunch. Obviously the main terrace. I'm going to try and get on their terrace and into the restaurant. We'll see. Put the smiley face on. What a terrace. Look at this for a view. Oh, it's beautiful in here. Nice little park. I would be sidetracked here, but I've mysteriously a piece of that cake disappeared from the cabinet into my tummy. Definitely been burnt off now. Oh, they got some nice cakes. I wanted to take you into reception as well. This is stunning. A lovely hotel. Now, I don't do selfies and camera pointing at me and look at me on my day out. But if I did do a selfie, I might be tempted to poke my head through there with that view. Look at it in the winter. We go and have a discreet snoop inside. Quite a modern one. Let's see. I think we work our way back round to the lake. Couple of places you can get a drink here. Well, there's 3 normally. There's the downstairs cafe that feeds off of the hotel shop. Obviously upstairs on the terrace and restaurant where we've just been. And there is a coffee van. It's not open today, maybe finished for its season. It's like a French van. We are going to load up on a bit of caffeine and then we're going to hit the shops. One very touristy, and the other I'll do towards the end is a must do at the end of your day, and you'll see why. Okay, retail part 1. This is the more tourist shop. Don't ask how much that clock would be. If you're travelling around Black Forest as well, you'll notice up here, this Antithesis, prices are not too bad as opposed to the Tribergs of the world. So we'll have a little discreet look through. See the bottle of locally produced schnapps, €13 a bottle, about £11, maybe just under. Where's the cuckoo clocks? It's the rules. German hats and cuckoo clocks. Here we go. If you want the big one in the middle, €2,225. I think this might be more my budget. Cuckoo clock fridge magnet. And then the kids section. I say out of all the little ones, I do quite like these little fellas. Little steins. €4. There we go. Try not to break it. Okay, we've done the souvenir one. This has got souvenirs as well, but this is more like a deli and it's good. There's the other coffee van. Take you around here and we'll play I Spy What Am I Going to Have for My Tea. I know already. So, first stop. One of those. Lincoln bratwurst. All smoked. Got their own wood oven bread. So we're going to have bacon bread, onion bread. Going to have one of those. I think I've had enough cake. Wash it down. These are quite good value as well, the oils, big bottles, $9.90. And then we might have to visit this fridge. Some cheese. And definitely visiting this fridge for a nice big bit of smoked ham. That one. Or that one, a bit of fat on it. over the back you can get your hot food and your coffee. We shall be back. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our tour and explore of fabulous Mummelsee. Like I said, we are a fairly new channel. We're going to be putting up Black Forest content weekly, along with the Alsace and obviously Europa Park. I'm going to wind my way down the mountain, but I do go bearing. Yum yums for my tea. Till next time, I bid you farewell.